But you mentioned right before Matt and I chatted a bit before you got here about Floyd's bodyguard was massive. And now you wouldn't be nervous about that. Guy would frighten me.
No, stop, Jimmy. You stop. You're making me want to be a shit talker.
No, I'm asking you, like, because his arms are very strong. He's a tall guy.
Yeah.
What do you do against a tall guy like that?
So what are you trying to say, Jimmy?
He
likes to. Nobody likes to do Dan. He goes, oh, what? He goes, that guy's tough. I wouldn't want to mess with that guy. What about you? Would you? And he looks at me to be like, and when I tell him that, Jimmy, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like the big meathead, and I go, listen, I'm not a betting man, but I put money on myself.
Yeah.
Something tells me, like, I know the guy could bench press a lot.
Sure.
But if you lock me and him in this little studio, I guarantee I'll be the guy walking out.
Yeah.
And I'm not bragging.
Would you injure his arm?
I'm not bragging. I did the arm. I could take his back. I could strangle him. I could fucking break his shoulder.
To me, that's the
I feel I
coolest
could
shit
do
in the
that.
world.
You know what I did this morning?
A fun life.
I had Pete Drago sell, and let me give a little props to one of my fighters. He was just on the Tough Redemption. Is Eddie Truck Gordon? I trained, and it was me, Drago, and Eddie Gordon, because Eddie Gordon's got a grappling match coming up. Now from the show, he just got choked by that guy Tom, who was in the finals.
Yeah, good luck you.
You would never. Let me tell you. I wanted to kill him today because I'm like, oh, Truck, look how fucking, because we had some battles this morning. Truck's strong. He's a strong dude. And we had some fun rolls this morning. I go, dude, let me tell you something. How did that guy fucking strangle you? You're not making this shit easy for me. Like, what are you doing? And I go, why? I mean, like, because I think in MMA, guys, like, they know they shouldn't be down there, so they'll give the back up to try to get away, that type of stuff. And it'll cost you, man. Yeah. Where when I'm on top, if you could follow me, like if I'm passing Truck's guard, and instead of just trying to get up and away where he's giving me a gift of getting that back, quite possibly, he's keeping the proper framework. He's doing the proper techniques and waiting for the opportunity to get back to his feet or work. You know what I mean? So, he felt great today, Truck. So don't base his grappling on his last fight is what I'm trying to say about Eddie Truck Gordon.
But you don't worry about just a big muscle guy.
Dude, I love it. I like looking at them and going, dude, if this guy really just tried to attack me right now, he'd get fucked, Jimmy. He'd get fucked by a fucking 5'6" little chubby kung fu panda. I will fuck him up.
Yeah, see,
I feel
you don't like that big. That's why I like Matt. He doesn't like that big bully type, that big fuck.
Yeah, I hate bullies, Dan Soto.
But I love the fact that you have something against them where you're like, oh yeah, try.
I used to get fucked with as a kid. I was 7th grade.
Yeah,
because I was always a silly guy, and then I kind of developed like in 8th grade.
Yeah,
that's when I had my hit list, Jimmy.
Yeah,
anybody that fucked, it's like a superhero story.
Yeah,
that's just going back, just going through a fucking list of revenge.
Oh yeah,
can't make those lists anymore though. In fucking school, they'll throw you out.
Well, you don't do it with a fucking Uzi next to it going, Dad, they're gonna die. No, you put your fucking fists on them.
Yeah,
you know.
But even that would get you in trouble.
Yeah, well, they got to fucking lighten up is what they got to do. If my kid ever got sent home because she smacked around somebody that was trying to bully her,
I
would I'd raise her allowance or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's getting fight bonuses at school.
If somebody's
Dad, do I get a submission bonus?
You're not getting punished if somebody's messing with you. Yeah. But if I find out my kid's a bully, she's in trouble.
Yeah. Did you fight growing up a lot, or did you have any... Were you just being funny?
I was just being funny.
Yeah?
I was just being funny. My friends in middle school would get into a lot of fights, and I got into fights then, but by the time high school came, it was just... Like in the football locker room, if I was funny, and no one would really fuck with me.
Right. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want you to fuck with them and make fun of them. Because that's the thing you can do when you're funny that a guy who can beat the shit out of you can't do. So even though he can humiliate you publicly, you can humiliate him in a different way. Yeah. So a lot of times they don't bother you if you don't fuck with them.
It's a rare thing to be powerful and witty.
Yeah, I mean, you have. That's why when I refer to you as I refer to you as the unique combination. That's my nickname for Matt.
The unique combination? That's a great nickname.
Matt, the unique combination, Serra.